Welcome back to the Capitals GM mode, everybody, and we are here to finish up the Year 5 regular season in this episode. We're up to the trade deadline here, so we're going to look at that. I'm going to show you some of the changes I've made to the team, mainly the penalty kill, because we are second last in that category. Or last, I don't remember. I'll just look again. I know we were really bad. But anyway, we didn't really have many comments saying what I should talk about this time around. I think we had, let me check, I think we didn't have any, to be honest. They were all just commenting on what I was saying in the last video, so let me just check. Yeah, see, look, second last in the NHL, pretty bad. Pretty bad. So, no, I was just talking about the beta and stuff. I actually can't play the beta. You do need the game. Some people were giving me tips on how I could try to do it, but, no, it didn't work. So, yeah, there's nothing to talk about there, so we'll just focus on GM mode for this video. You guys, please leave your suggestions on what we can talk about in this video, so then I have some suggestions for the next video, because next video hopefully is a playoff video. So let's get into the changes I've made, and then I'll just sim. We'll just go ahead and do what I do. But the only thing we changed on the penalty kill was what did I do? I moved Eichel up to the first pairing there, first line Backstrom, and we brought in Hodgson instead of Brouwer, and we moved Riley up and Alsner down. Is that all we did? Yeah, pretty sure it's all we did. We're fine here. So let's get some simming done after I do the trade deadline, if I still can. Just got to make sure the assistant coach rotates goalie, everything's good. Let's get trade deadline done here. Where are we actually in this? Are we actually on the 4th? I can't. Did I already? I may have already looked at the trade deadline. I don't remember. Did I look at the trade deadline? I think I did. Because it's not actually coming up here. Let me just look. Let me just look before I sim. I want to make sure. Gotta make sure this is all good. Trade deadline. Did we look at the trade deadline? Why is that not popping up then? I think I did. I must have hit X on it or something to exit. Let's see if I can go back far enough in this video. Oh no, we did look at it. Okay, we already did that. Just making sure. I didn't know. I thought something fucked up there. So let's continue the simulation. Just talk about the GM mode if there's anything that I can think of to talk about. I'll grab a drink. There we go. Let me grab my phone. I'll look for NHL news. So, go on NHL.com on my phone. Let's see what we got. We're looking good here. Looks like we're going to be a playoff team. What do we got in the NHL news front? Could talk a little bit about what? I don't really want to get into the Crosby Hockey School conversation yet until the end of the actual event, which is Friday, so I'm not going to get into that for a little bit. If I do talk about it, here's a good article. Players poised for breakout seasons in 2015-2016. There you go. So we'll just keep the sim going. We're looking good here. If anything pops up, I'll look at that. So honorable mentions, we got Marco Dano. Yeah, he looks pretty good. So we're looking at potential breakout seasons, most poised to do it. These are honorable mentions: Calvin DeHaan, Matt Dumba, Thomas Hurdle, Bo Horvat, TJ Miller, Valerian Shushkin, David Pasternak, Damian Severson, and Cam Talbot. All right, let's see the big guns here. See what these guys have listed. Cody Ceci is one. All right. Jonathan Drouin is one. I think that's true if he can get a top 6 position. Alex Galchenyuk's another. I believe that if he had some supporting wingers around him, like Pacioretty, if he needs another one like that. Seth Jones, that's pretty true. Evgeny Kuznetsov, very true. He'll do well, especially with Williams and Oshie there now. Peter Mrazek, yeah, he'll take over that starting job. I can see that. Derek Pouliot, definitely getting a top 4 role now, boys. Derek Pouliot, top 4. Better believe it. Let me just see what we got here for draft forwards. Just gonna go through it all, see what we got. A lot of random shit. Top 10s. Let me go back. Alright, so yeah, we'll go here for 3 weeks in the SHL. Yeah, this isn't going to be a long video. Really isn't. Hopefully we can... We're just not getting overtime losses, man. We're just... Ugh. I don't like that. Come on, we got to win some games. Or if you're going to lose, please lose in overtime. Like, seriously. So Derek Pouliot. Jakob Silverberg. I believe that. Jacob Trouba. And last but not least, Nail Yakupov. Well, he does have McDavid around him, so... Hopefully that's true. It would make sense if it was. So anyway, there's some breakout players, just an article to read while we're killing time here. Only 3 overtime losses. Man, that's really what killed us this year. We would have had so many more points if, like, even 5 of those regulation losses were overtime losses. Would have been so much better. What else do we got to look at? I'll find something to do. Well, we're going to be looking at the year-end wrap-up shit in a minute, so we'll look at the entire league stats just to see. We're 5 years in. I want to kind of go through every team and see, you know, if the leading scorers on that team make sense down the road, if their top prospects are still there and they're actually, you know, doing well, if it makes sense. We'll have to see if all is going well. So we'll do that. We'll look at our team. Look at the playoff tree. There's really not much for this video, to be honest, since you guys didn't leave any suggestions to talk about. There's nothing to talk about. Pretty dry here. Pretty dull episode, I know, but still. It's all we got, man. It's all we got. So, we finished 46, 33, and 3. Only 3 overtime losses. Not that good. We could take, like, 6 of those overtime or regulation losses, put them on the overtime losses, would have been so much better. We're playing the Pittsburgh Penguins in the first round. Obviously, something like this would happen. A rematch of the 09 second round, where Pittsburgh did win. Might I add? Huh? It's true. There we go. We'll just go wherever. So, Pittsburgh, we actually have home ice advantage. Holy shit. Okay. So, Pittsburgh in the first round. Very interesting. Grab a drink. Quickly do this. Alright, so 12th in the league. Not that bad. Not too bad. Not too good either. We didn't even hit 100 points. Pittsburgh and us are tied. 95. Okay. So we're looking around. Nobody scored 300 goals for. All right, nobody scored 300. What the fuck did I just say? I don't think that was English. But we scored 268. Tampa Bay didn't even make the playoffs, so we scored the most goals amongst playoff teams. That's pretty good. We click on goals against here. See, not that good. We are 14th in the league. 230 goals against. Could be worse, though. Could be worse. Pittsburgh's let in a lot. Alright, so kind of have an advantage there. Where am I going here? Power play percentage. 21.4. That's pretty good. That's 9th in the league. Next is penalty kill, which was able to get 1 spot better. So Pittsburgh actually is the 29th ranked penalty kill. So 2 of the worst penalty kills in the league are going up against each other in this series. So, oh my god, if there's a lot of power play goals, this is going to be really intense for the next episode. Definitely shouldn't be a dull episode 30. I do believe that will be episode 30. Am I recording 29? I am recording 29. So, Edmonton came in last in the penalty kill department. Just look at AHL now, might as well. We are the Hershey Bears. Hershey. Oh, there we are, 20th. We're not going to make the playoffs. What a year. Not even making the playoffs. We'll go look at those stats first. try to give a little bit more time on this video. We'll go through every team, see who's the top scorer. I guess we could do that. Alright, let's do it. So, leading scorer in the American Hockey League, like I expected, is Zacha and Puljujarvi. Looking pretty good here. Looks like Puljujarvi will get a big boost, hopefully. Hopefully he's ready for NHL action soon. Zacha, hopefully he's ready for NHL action as well. He should be next year. Kind of taking over on that fourth line. We're looking pretty good. Everything's good. AHL stats. Those are the only two guys I really need to focus on right now. I'm grabbing our drink while this loads. That water bottle. It's annoying, isn't it? The crunch. Anyway, let's look at our stats, shall we? So Ovechkin, 90 points, leading the charge. He's a pretty consistent guy. He is a consistent forward. You know, he'll give you 40 to 50 goals, and he'll give you, 90 points pretty much, right? 85 to 90 points. He's looking really good. Still got that 5-star at 33. He'll be with us for a long haul, I would think. I think if he keeps having good years around good players, he could stay 93 for quite some time. Jack Eichel, second year in the league, looking good. Even better point totals, better plus minus. That's his breakout year. He's definitely ready for that first line now. I think he is officially going to be our first line center. He's not really contending with Backstrom anymore. Backstrom is a little old, but he did have a good year. He's a 20-goal guy, 60-assist guy, 75-point, 80-point guy. Pretty consistent all around. He is a very consistent forward. So he's pretty good there. Marner, breakout year for him. 36 goals at the age of 21. Definitely a breakout season for Mitch Marner. He'll get an overall increase. Expect him on the first line next year as well, or wanting to play there. Vrana, 72 points. Wow. So another great year. 30 goals, not 37, just only 31. But, made up for it in the assist category. Plus minus a lot better. Burakovsky hitting that 60-point mark. He hasn't hit the 20-goal mark in 3 years, but he hit 60 points there. He's getting the assists, so he's got a pretty bad plus-minus, but I mean, he's doing all right here. He's doing all right. Morgan Rielly and Justin Falk lead for defense, despite not playing that long here. Carlson also doing well. Sutter, he's got 38 points. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's a pretty big increase compared to the last couple years. Good for him. I guess that's it. Plus minus, we'll click on this. Plus 30 is the highest. And, okay, that's not that bad. That's not that bad. Minus 8. I thought it'd be worse than that. That's alright, though. So, Hopi, comparing all the years, he had 37 wins. His wins are going down, as you can tell. So, 37-28. 180 goals against. 2.68 goals against average, 913 save percentage, so he bounced back there, 4 shutouts, still not as good as his previous years. Still not as good. So Martin Jones, I do believe this would be his 3rd season with us. Last year was a pretty bad year for him. He bounced back with a respectable 908 save percentage at 2.71 goals against average. Much better than that god-awful 4.11 goals against, right? He's 9-6 as well. Alright, so let's go through every team. Actually, let's just check the NHL's league scores first, and then I'll just quickly go through every team. I'm not going to go over it. You guys can... I'm just going to go over it in my head. I'm not just going to say, yep, that's the player that should be leading the charge. I just want to get through quickly, so you guys can comment your opinions on that, what you think, if the simulation engine is actually working 5 years through, if the players that should be leading scorers are, what's going on, whatever. So leading scorer in the league, though, Steven Stamkos, 117, Drouin, 107, Malkin, 103, and so on. There's Crosby up there, so it makes sense, Sagan and Voracek. It's all good, Tavares up there. All the guys that should be up there are... Alright, so I'll just scroll down to, what, like 60. Yeah, 60. It was a drawn out 60. 60. We're almost there. Alright, there. So there's 60 points. Goalies. Just quickly go through there. Kind of scroll over to... oh yeah, you guys probably want to see the wins, goals against, so I'll do that. Scroll down to like 25 wins, or 20 wins. Sorry. It's good enough. Just something you guys can quickly see. Don't want to go through everything. Goals against, save percentage, and shutout. I'll put that right here. So you guys can see all the save percentages and goals against. And of course shutouts for these top players. Alright. Might as well go to rookies now. Only one or two really prominent rookies. Garland and Shearback. Maybe a goalie did really well. Let's see. A lot of rookie goalies this year. Oh yeah, this guy should win the Calder. No question. No question. Soderstrom, I guess that's how you pronounce it. Should win the Calder. Defense, just kind of checking this. Noah Hannafin actually led in goals with 22. Then there's Mike Green, 65 points on the Leafs. Had a career year, really. But we needed to get rid of him, boys. We really did. He's aging. We had to do it. Erik Karlsson leads in points for defensemen. All right. Just wait till Riley gets 1 full year on our squad. He'll be good. Watch. So there you guys go. There's the point total. Oh, wait. We're going to go through it all. Duh. I'll end the video after I just scroll through every team and you guys can see the top scores and what everyone is doing. Alright, so we'll go with Anaheim. We'll start there. I'll just do this. And you guys can look. I'm not really going to comment on it. I'm just going to grab a drink, go through all this. You can pause the video if you want to see. And give your opinion. You know, do you think these guys are actually going to be leading scores for this team in the future? Do you think this simulation engine looks like it's working so far? Is it doing well for this GM mode? I just want to keep track if EA's simming is actually making sense. Because in my old GM modes, it was pretty good. NHL 14 was pretty good some years, and then other years it was awful. It was very inconsistent, so... I wanna see what it's like 5 years in for this game. So I never really took full notice to it until I actually played GM mode on my own. That's when I started to really take notice. So I just want your opinions. Just quickly going through everyone. This takes some time. Oh my god. Nick Spaulding just had 66 points. I'm pretty sure I just saw that. What the fuck? So that's wrong right there. There's one thing you could point out. And Winnipeg is last. So there you guys go. That should be it. We'll play Pittsburgh in the next episode. We'll go over the playoff tree right now, and then I'll end it. Edmonton, Dallas, San Jose, Vancouver, Nashville, LA, Minnesota, Winnipeg, Boston, Buffalo, Ottawa, Montreal. That's a good series. Philadelphia, Toronto, and Washington, Pittsburgh. That's another good one. So really, Ottawa, Montreal, and Washington, Pittsburgh are the two big ones that I look at as being intense rivalries. So with that said, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you guys for watching. Leave your opinions on anything that I talked about in the video, though there really wasn't that much. And also leave some suggestions as to what I should discuss in the next video. Yeah. But I probably missed something on NHL.com. I know Sutter signed a contract. I'm not sure if I talked about that, but that's not really that big of a deal, really. It's fine. It's not major discussion worthy. So, anyway, with that said, I'm just rambling on. We'll end it here. Thank you all for watching. If you liked the video, of course, leave a like. That's what you do on YouTube. And I will see you guys in the next one. Pittsburgh Penguins, baby. Crosby versus Ovi. Get excited. Get ready. It's going to be fun. Bye-bye.